Get the Net Spend Visa prepaid card.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Charting Crypto live stream. How's everyone doing tonight? It's been a while. The markets are finally doing stuff so we can chart. And it was pretty boring there. Everything was just exactly the same for so long. So of course we're gonna start with BTC, and I'm really gonna be focusing on the BTC dominance. That's one of the main things I'm keeping an eye on right now, is the BTC dominance, to see if we're heading into an alt season or not. Because right now I'm really not too concerned about BTC's price, because pretty much probably like everyone that's watching right now, they're probably more invested in altcoins than BTC. And for your altcoins to fly, the BTC dominance needs to fall. and we are hitting a pretty major well, we actually just broke above a pretty major resistance area for BTC dominance. So this was our main resistance area right here, and I'll actually move the goalpost a little bit and go to the top of this candle right here. You can see we tested it back here in June 2021. We tested it here in June 2022, and we're just above it right now in April of 2023. So if we continue to break higher than this 48% on the BTC dominance, then that is going to bring along a crypto winter. So a crypto winter is when the price is either stagnant or it slowly depletes as the BTC dominance goes up. But then after the BTC dominance goes up, you'll have that fall, and that will be your alt season right there. Now, if we get rejected at this resistance area like we did the last 2 times, then this will bring on our alt season right here, our first mini alt season before the large alt season. And what I'm talking about is this was our last huge alt season right here. The big one from, we had December 2020 all the way down to June 2021. That was our last very, very large alt season. And the first largest alt season we had obviously was from March 2017 all the way down to January 2018. This was where we had a very, very large alt season right here. And I actually want to compare a couple charts with this BTC dominance, just to show what happens to altcoins during these periods when the BTC dominance falls. And we're going to be looking at coins that have been around for a while, such as this is Ethereum down here at the bottom. That's the BTC dominance on the top. So you can see on February 2017, the BTC dominance was 93, right? And then our BTC dominance started falling, and this was our alt season. Well, guess what happened for the BTC dominance? We went down 60% on the BTC dominance. Look what Ethereum did during that time. So Ethereum once it started dropping was right here, and it ran all the way to right there. Ethereum did a 17,000% gain during that first very, very large alt season right there. And then secondly, you can see we had that secondary alt season from December 2020 down to May 2021. And what you can see what happened from Ethereum there was we went up approximately 823% in that short-term time frame. And just like this other one right here, we've tested it once, twice, 3, 4 times before we saw a capitulation. We've tested this once, 2, 3. We're on our 4th test of this BTC dominance resistance. And I'm going to show you another chart here that's saying this next alt season could be another large one like that first one back here, because this one right here was a pretty small alt season from 2020 to 2021. So let me pull up this chart real quick and go back to a single view mode. So this is the total market cap excluding BTC. So this is why I'm thinking we could have that very, very large alt season like I talked about from 2016 to 2017. So prior, you see 2014, there was pretty much only BTC. We got a market cap of approximately 167 million, excluding BTC. That was the top there in July 2014. Then we had this nice rounded out bottom, and we broke that high on June 2016, correct? We went all the way up to $635 million market cap. Well, of course, we had to come back down and back test that as support, which we did in December 2016. And once we tested that support, we had this huge rally right here. And that was like the first major alt season that we had. And you want to know something? Look what we're doing right now. We had the huge alt season all the way till February 2018. We had that rounding bottom right here. And then we broke the high in January 2021, peaked out at around 1.44 trillion, back testing that previous high from 2017 right now as support. And there's a lot more money in the market now than there was back here. And this thing ran, what is that, 219,000%, that first major alt season. So imagine what this next alt season could do with the amount of money that we have into crypto, or that will be flown into crypto. Because right now, this setup right here just looks like a much, much larger setup of the same thing that happened down here. So I don't know, guys. Strap in. I'm starting to get extremely bullish. I enjoy eating Twinkies with a beer. Welcome, Mr. Andy Luck. But yeah, BTC dominance right now is still strong. We just broke above that resistance level barely. MACD still ripping. Still bullish on the MACD. RSI isn't overbought, but RSI has never been overbought before on market cap dominance. WTX is pretty high, so we'll just have to take that day by day. I mean, this is the week right now. If we just look at the day chart right now, day chart still isn't overbought either. So we're actually above that resistance area, testing it as support for the BTC dominance. So if we see something like this, I don't know, man. It's pretty quiet night. I'm not popular, dude. I scare everybody away. No one wants to watch me. But yeah, this is the resistance area that we have to keep a close eye on, is that 48.2% for BTC. Because if that holds a support and BTC dominance goes higher, that's going to lead into altcoins dropping dramatically. So if you didn't catch the bottom or you're not fully in the market yet, this could be your last chance if we head up higher here to get in. But if we break that resistance, start heading back down, that's going to be our first mini alt season right there. Yo, 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 chef in the house. Whatever, I scared them away. Yeah, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm really not interested in BTC's price right now, because pretty much like everyone that's watching right now, I guarantee we all have most of our money into altcoins. So the main chart that we should be watching is, you know, the market cap BTC dominance, because that's pretty much what's going to be telling us when we make money. And right now we actually broke above that heavy resistance, like I mentioned. And if that holds and we go higher on the BTC dominance, we're going to be losing our ass on altcoins. But I mean, I guess I could technically move the goalpost a little bit. I mean, if I just extend it up here. Yeah, we're still above it though. We're still above it though. So that's something we're gonna be keeping a close eye on. Because if BTC dominance starts flying, altcoins are gonna start dropping. Yeah, I did. I just posted in the Discord, long bonk. That's all I posted. I didn't give reasons why or anything. And Chef's like, okay, I'll do it. But yeah, that's the BTC dominance for you guys. So we broke a resistance. And one of the main things I want to look at for BTC is that GMMA on the monthly. That's pretty much what I'm waiting for. Like, I'm pretty damn sure that the bottom's in. Like, I'm like 99.9% sure. I mean, all the indicators and everything are showing that it's in. I just want to solidify it with my GMMA. Like, I just want to see this thing cross over from red to green. We're not quite there yet, though. It's heading in the right direction, but that will solidify it to me 100%, if I'm not 100% already. So like I mentioned before, MACD's never been wrong. The MACD's never gone from dark red to light red back to dark red again after the bottom. Every time the MACD has started rolling over, that is called the bottom in the bear market. Same thing with the RSI. Every time it's been down to around 39, that's called the bottom. Yeah, just a ton of different things saying that the bottom's already in. So if you guys are waiting for 12K, you're going to be waiting for a very long time. CC the big boss. Hey, thanks, Miss Dell. I appreciate it. Hey, speaking of that, let's start getting into some altcoins here. Let's start looking at Bonk. Because I got in at 6.3 and I got out at 7.3. Then I flipped all that profit into A0. But yeah, the main reason, let's see. I can go to Twitter. The main reason that Bonk flew today was because Bonk Swap went live. I didn't even know they were making a bonk swap. I just happened to wake up, look at my Twitter, and they posted like 23 minutes ago is when I saw that Twitter post. So this is why bonk took off today. So bonk swap is launched. You can start trading bonk for other coins, and every swap that you do with bonk burns bonk now. So that's pretty cool. There, I think I don't remember what percentage it burns, but every time you use bonk swap and you swap your bonk, it burns a little bit of bonk. So that's pretty cool. I own quite a bit of bonk just for the long term, just for this cycle. So I did do a bonk video earlier today, but we can see if anything's changed. Hey, so quick question. You see down here where my arrow is, there used to be like a button that says auto, log, percentage, you know, right down here. It's all gone. How do you, like, I didn't click anything. I don't know if that's an update or what, but now I have to click this dang sun to go what I want to do. I know I can use Alt L for logarithmic, which I normally use, but sometimes I like to go to percentage and regular. And there used to be a quick button down here to press it, but they're all gone. I don't know if anyone else is having that issue or not. Yeah, so bonk right now, the reason I got out of bonk is because I was actually looking at it on the 2-hour chart or 1-hour chart. And what I saw is the RSI is just crazy overbought. We got the sell signal and the GMMA is about ready to cross over. I'm like, you know what? I'm in profit. There's no reason for me to try to chase this. I can toss this profit into A0. Can we go higher? Absolutely, because we have the catalyst of, you know, bonk swap backing it up. But profit's profit. I'm going to stop being greedy and losing some profits when I have it. So right now for bonk, what we're looking for is a possible move up to the 786 hit around 8492. We definitely could go higher based on the last couple times we've entered the overbought territory on the WTX, and this is a larger fib. I mean, if we just go through the shorter fib here, we actually broke above the 1, and that would be the 1236 at the same price, 8850. But this was a general area which we got rejected at in March 19th. So now that I think we're actually overtaking it right now. Let me actually draw this in. Same here. Bonk will eventually rise up now. Well, yeah, bonk has never seen a bull run before. And the crazy part is, if we go here, so if we look at bonk, we're gonna get into it here now, guys, so pay attention. So bonk's market cap's only 26 million. We got in when it was 12 million, but it's only 26 million right now. So if we look at other coins so I remember Floki before last bull run was at around 15 million market cap. In a bear market right now, it's at 332 million. So if Floki's at 25 million right now, a 10x is only 225 million. So it's easily doable. And the crazy thing about Floki, I believe the market cap went up to the highest that it was in the bull run was 500. Well, no, it was higher than that. Yeah, $557 million is what Floki went up to in the bull run. So, I mean, we could easily get a 50x out of bonk, if not more, I believe. And same thing, you have you have Elon. Elon's market caps right now is $178 million in a bear market. If we go to the max and look at the market cap here, the highest it had a $1.2 billion market cap. And you can see back in June, July, look at the market cap down there. The market cap was only $27 million, pretty much where bonk's at right now. And this is before the bull run started kicking in, and then the bull run kicked in and this thing absolutely took off. Bonk has not seen a bull run yet, and these coins prior to their bull run were at pretty much the exact same market cap that bonk's at right now. And this thing went from $26 million market cap all the way up to 1.2 billion. That's the power of a bull run right there. And I think bonk is going to perform. outperform a lot of these dog coins on returns for sure, for sure. So that's just something I want to point out there, because everyone's like, oh, we're to get back in the Shiba, we're to get back in the Dogecoin March, we're to get back into Floki. I'm like, guys, you guys are missing out on Bonk. Bonk's listed on a ton of exchanges, so that's already beneficial. You can buy it on any exchange you want. I mean, if we go to the markets here, look at all the different exchanges that it's listed on. So when the bull market kicks in, you don't have to swap this for that, this for that. You can go to MEXC like I do. You can buy it. You can go to Gate.io. You can buy it. You know, unlike other people are trying to get into, you know, some random lightning bolt, Elon dog shit, and you have to bend over backwards and pay like a 10% fee and swap 5 coins just to get this one coin. It's like, nah. No, not worth it, man. You end up paying like $300 just for fees alone doing that crap. I definitely think this is going to be the solid play in the bull run. So that's enough of that rant right there. I'm just super stoked. Super stoked. And I only found it because Grizz in the Discord pointed it out. He pointed it out right about here, and I was so super hesitant. I've been wanting to get into a dog coin and hold it. And luckily, I picked up a majority of my bag down here in this general area. And from what it looks like, that V-shaped bottom there, I think that is going to be the bottom for Bonk. And we've been consolidating rather nicely here. We just need to overtake this resistance area that we are currently at. Like I said, the indicators are a little bit high, so we'll be taking it day by day. But nonetheless, I think it's a great spot hold. I mean, it's a riskier play than some, but I mean, I think it could outperform a lot of altcoins in rate of return. XRP down 2.3 at 50 cents. Can't believe you're making me look at this shit coin. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, does anyone know how to get those buttons back down here? Yo, XRP is actually consolidating real nice. That's on the 1 hour. Let's actually look at the day chart real quick. Yeah, like my fucking auto button's gone and everything. Auto, and then you go log, like, god dang. Is there no 1 month? Yeah, see, it's just messing up all my charts. I don't know what to do. Yo, look at this. This on the month time frame, this setup right here is looking very, very similar to the setup right here. See, we had the run up, the capitulation down, the run up, the tight consolidation. Here we had the run up, capitulation down, run up, tight consolidation. So I don't know. I know Mr. Andy Walk sounds crazy saying $100 XRP, but it could happen, I think. Yes. My buttons are whacked out. Okay, so let's get into it. XRP, top to bottom right now. Whoa. Top to bottom right now, we're in tight consolidation right here above the 0.5. Indicators are actually flipping bullish here on the 4-hour chart. You have the MACD rolling over bullish, losing our bearish momentum. We have the RSI sitting at a decent level at 42, and the same thing with the WTX, we're sitting neutral. So when these two pretty much are sitting neutral, that just shows some tight consolidation going on here. I think we can actually draw this small uptrend right here as well. So most likely this will be the bounce point at around that 50 cents. 50 cents is one of those half round numbers. It's a very psychological support and resistance number. So that what I'd be looking for is a bounce off here and possibly breaking out up to around 54, 55 cents for XRP. So XRP right now, I think I'm going to be bullish on it. I'm going to be looking for a possible 7% move to the upside to the 786. Now, if we draw the micro fib even smaller, you can see that the 0.5 is our resistance area right now. So if we overtake If we overtake the 0.5 at what's that, 57, 50.7, I think we're gonna be seeing a decent sized move. One thing we have to focus on that movement upwards is this resistance area right here around 52, but indicators are looking juiced up to do it, and I think we have a very good chance, since we've been putting in higher lows, to break above that and work our way up to around 55 cents for XRP. We got there, we got XRP. So ETH, the crazy thing is you can unstake ETH now, and everyone said ETH is going to go to 0. ETH is still almost at $2,000, guys. You know, everyone's unstaking their ETH, and now they can actually buy stuff with it. You know, reap the rewards, claim the rewards on it, and everything like that. Man, that is just a crazy channel right there. Oh, oh, drew that wrong. We're actually getting squeezed for ETH. Yeah, so ETH right now, I'm actually going to be bullish. I think we're going to be going up here to test this resistance area out at around 19,000, or not 19,000, 1,970. Indicators are definitely looking like it as well. We have the RSI tailing up, WTX tailing up, MACD is bullish. We actually just crossed bullish too. You can see we just had a very, very small momentum, bearish momentum on the MACD. So there's a good chance that we're going to be having another small bullish momentum here on the MACD. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hit this and then head back down. So I'd be cautious. I definitely wouldn't be longing it, because this is kind of looking like an exhaustion on XRP. So what we could see is a test of probably around $22,000, I think would be the main resistance. And once we hit that $20,000, we could probably see a deep correction on XRP. But who knows? I mean, we just unstaked a lot of ETH, so there's a lot of people with a lot of ETH that could be buying, you know, getting into some NFTs or whatever, investing in now, preparing themselves for the bull run now that they have some more funds available. With that, you know, Ethereum will most likely go up in price. So anyone can tell. I'll just be keeping an eye on this rising wedge right here until it breaks out. But right now we just flipped bullish. I think we're gonna be heading back up to around 19.7 for, did I say XRP, for Ethereum? Casper up 1.3 at 4.2. What do I normally chart this on? Do I just do it on KuCoin? Yeah, it looks like I do. Man, Casper just can't get over that resistance area of 45 cents. Kind of, you've been at 45 cents or below since October of 2022. So this is our area that we need to overtake for Casper. We've been below it since October 2022. We've tested it once, twice, 3, 4 times, and we're starting to roll over here. We need to start gaining some momentum on Casper to get over that 45. I mean, I guess we technically are still on the uptrend. I thought we were rounding out. So this is what we're going to be keeping a close eye on, some tight consolidation here. Hopefully a break to the upside. But right now, let's see what's happening right now. So we're on the 4-hour chart. We'll blow this up so we can look. MACD is losing this bearish momentum. We're looking for a bullish crossover. As you can see, since April 7th, our bullish crossovers have been getting larger and larger, along with the bearish crossovers. So I'm going to be expecting this next bullish crossover to bring some momentum with it, and most likely work our way up to test that 45 cents resistance area for Casper. Like I mentioned, we really need to overtake it this time, because if not, every time we've tested it and gotten rejected, we've had a pretty large retracement. I mean, we tested it here on February 7th, and then after that we had a 24% drop because we got rejected. We tested it right here on March 3rd, got rejected. That went down approximately 27%. So I think what we're going to be working for Casper is working our way back up to 45 cents. But what's going to happen if we get rejected off that 45 cents? If we just look at the charts, it's going to say that there's going to be a decent sized pullback at play. So short term right now, I'm going to be bullish on it up to 45 cents. But once it gets to 45 cents, we're going to be wanting to keep a close eye on Casper. Because like I say several times in the past, you only test things about 2-3 times max. So 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, they get rejected, you'll have that drop top. You definitely don't want that. So short term right now, I'm seeing 45 cents Casper to test that resistance area out, and once we get there, that's where you really want to keep a close eye on it. If you see us overtake 45, we could be seeing a decent size move to the upside. I'll probably have to draw a larger fib to check that out. So larger fib. Yeah, that's another reason why it's the 786 as well. So that's kind of what I'm going to be seeing here. If we break over the 786 at 46, we'll see a quick run up to probably 50. If I toss the main price volume sitting at 0.5. So I think we have it in us to do it. We just have to keep a close eye on it and monitor it. But short term right now, let's expect $45, not $45, 4.5 cents Casper. Ether's gone up nicely. Short got wrecked. And Gala just can't maintain over 5 cents, can it? I remember when we used to chart Gala on the daily. Yo, it broke out. Whoa, Gala did just break out. Where's that on resistance line right there? Yeah, Gala's not looking bad, guys. We actually just broke out from a long-term consolidation. We've been consolidating pretty much since March, beginning of April. We just broke above the 0.5. Where's my 618 on my fibs? My 618's gone. There we go. My charts are all messed up, man. Like my buttons are gone, my fibs acting up. I got that 618 that just disappeared. Okay, so yeah, we broke above the 0.5, rejected off the 618 right here. So what I would be expecting for Gala right now is probably a back test of that breakout. We haven't back tested that breakout yet as support, and normally that's how things normally work out, is back testing. So I would expect probably a pullback here. I mean, in the short term, if we look at the indicators, we're bullish. We're bullish right now. So I'd be expecting us to work our way up to the 618, probably 4.445, and then come back down one more time to back test that 4.3. And then that would be our launch point right there, putting in our higher highs. Because you can see we had the long-term consolidation. This would be our start right here. Put in a high, lower or higher low. Then we put in a high here, and then we'd back test that 4.2 as support. And then we'd work our way to the 786 at 4.7. So right now we have a trend reversal going on for Gala. So that is bullish. Indicators are definitely looking bullish as well. One day chart just flipped bullish on the MACD, it looks like. Yeah, and it actually had a huge engulfing candle too. So same thing on the day chart. It actually looks like it broke the long-term downtrend as well. If we go to the bodies, if we go to the bodies of the candle, yeah, we actually broke the long-term downtrend on Gala 2 since January. So who knows? Gala might be gearing up to make its move. Oh, we should have saw this coming, man. Look at that. It played out perfectly. We tagged the bottom, tagged the top, tagged the bottom, tagged the top, got really close to the peak of the triangle and broke out to the upside. Yeah, we definitely should have saw this coming. My bad. I did Casper, man. I just did Casper just before this. Were you not watching? Is FTT even listed anywhere anymore? So we have Binance and Tether. Oh. Look at that. I'd short it. I would short it. I would short it. I would short it. I don't know if you can you even do futures anymore in FTT? So 4.5 cents is what we're looking for Casper, Mr. Andy Walk. Yeah, I would short this all the way back down to 189 or a possible 175. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get the WTK. Patience. Chef is a member, so he gets priority, so. Oh, super chat. Yeah. Thanks, Chef. Much appreciated. Yeah, so right now, FTX, the token FTT, I would be expecting a very large pullback. I know they had the news, the possible, FTX exchange coming back on, but I don't know why they would be bullish. Who the hell in their mind would use FTX after that, even under new management? Chef is a show up. Also, it is on futures on MEXC. This might be the next play. This definitely could be the next play. Let's look at the short term. Yeah, we're already losing that momentum on the 1 hour chart. It's already starting. FTT down to 187 or 175. After a large run up, what do I always say? Retraces the 50% area of that pump. Yeah, if you're in a short, try to stay in it, man. First up will be the 618 at $2. Break $2. You get the 0.5 here at around 185. And then assess the situation there, because the halfway point on this run up is between the 0.5 and the 382 at around 175. Chef is a show. Chef is a baller. I actually might get in on this with you, Chef. So first drop that I see is a possible 24% drop back down to 185. And then the largest I see is a drop 31% here. The 1 hour is already playing out. 2 hour just started. We haven't gotten a sell signal on that, but we can already see the MACD is losing this momentum. Oh no, it did. So yeah, you can see that candle right now. We're losing that momentum. So that was just, quick little catalyst of people saying, hey, FTX might be back. Do you think they'll really use the same FTT token? Like, I don't know why people are so hyped about that, but just shows you what a little bit of news can do to a coin. RPL. Are you talking about rocket pool? I don't think it's this one. What RPL are you talking about, Chef? So where are we at now? We have ETH, WTK. So WTK. Ooh, I missed my mark on Wads Pay. Dang it. We hit the 618 and went higher. I thought we were going to the 0.5. So Watts Pay right now, we are still bullish right now, but the candles are starting to cool down a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we started losing our bullish momentum here. We're at a critical resistance area that we've been at since April 9th. We tested it once, we've tested it twice. This is our third time testing this 3 cents resistance area. We do have, like I said, we do have juice behind us where we could run to the overbought area. It's just, are we going to overtake this? As of right now, we're getting rejected at it. So if we draw the fib from the top to the bottom right here, this is why we're getting rejected. That's the 618. So the 618 for what's this called? Wads Pay, whatever. Is going to be what we need to focus on here, and that's sitting at that 306. Indicators say we have juice, but we're starting to lose that momentum. So for Wads Pay right now on the 2-hour chart, it's showing that we could be seeing a slight pullback. So let's look at the 4-hour chart here, because that's what I like charting the most. 4-hour chart is still bullish, and the 4-hour chart is saying that we have a good opportunity, a good chance to overtake that 618 and most likely head up to around 3.3. So we can see the WTX is sitting neutral, RSI sitting neutral, then MACD on the 4-hour chart is still extremely bullish here with these engulfing candles and showing no sign of weakness. So with that, for Wads Pay, I would be expecting a possible 10% move up to the 786 here. Let me actually get these fibs correct. I'm not touching that here. I'm not touching this here. There we go. So yeah, what I'd be expecting is a possible 9-10% move to the upside to the 786 for Wads Pay right now. We'll probably head up to 786, back test the 618, because you can see if we started here, this is our low, this is our high. We put in a higher low, put in a higher high, put in a higher low, so on and so forth. So for Wads Pay, I'd be looking for a 10% move to the upside. If we break 303, we need to overtake the 618, but everything's looking promising to do that. Not sure on MEXC. So rocket pool here, if we go to markets, oh, it is available on MEXC right here, RPL. Now let's give it a shot. So rocket pool right now is not looking too bad. We're starting to lose our bearish momentum. RSI is sitting real nice. We're sitting all the way down at 27 here. So with the MACD starting to roll over bullish and the RSI being a little bit lower, it does look like this 41.95 is the bottom for this next rally up. Prior to that, this 48.29 looks like a very heavy resistance area. So if we actually draw, I'm not going to draw it to there. I'm going to draw it all the way down to here. Yeah, we're above the 618 on the large fib too. So that's looks like what happened. We wicked down to the 618. Our next stop is probably going to be the 786 at around 44 $49.75 to $45. And then if we overtake that, we're heading back up to around 49. So short term right now, we have a lot of momentum behind us with the indicators being so reset. So I'd be keeping an eye on 45. If we break over 45, I think then we have a good chance at taking over that 50. Unfortunately, however, we did put in a lower high, so that is technically that's bearish. Day chart as well, we put in a lower high, so and we just crossed over bearish on the day chart. See, this is why you look at different time frames. It gives you a little bit of a different perspective. So the day chart is showing some more downwards movement here. Look at this. So this right here looks very similar to what we're at right now, just on a smaller scale. We had that nice rounding top, and then you had the quick capitulation. We have a rounding top here, quick capitulation. So to be honest, right now, I would be expecting this coin most likely to retrace. I'd be going off the day chart here instead of the 4-hour chart. Nice to see some bromance going on. So yeah, we did that. We did WTK. We did Caspa. You know, I was actually thinking about picking up some Casper. The thing that I don't like is I don't like 17.8 billion circulating supply. I just don't like it. So Casper 3.3. I charted on MEXC because that's the exchange that I use. Wow, I haven't charted this in a while. Last time I charted was March 2nd. This thing shot all the way up to the 2618. Wow, this thing's just been on a tear since October. Almost 3,000% since October. Congratulations on whoever got in back there. It's almost like it didn't even go through a bear market. Yeah, it's only down 22%. Hit an all-time high 10 days ago. And this looks like a bull flag to me, or a bullish pennant. Yeah, this definitely looks like a bullish pennant to me. So what I'd be expecting for CAS is probably a retracement back down to around 3 cents, back testing this up to 3.3 and consolidating until we see the breakout and continuation to the upside. A bullish pennant is a continuation pattern. So symmetrical triangles, this is just a little bit of a teaching lesson, regardless of if it's a pennant or not. But symmetrical triangles, you know, stuff that looks like this, when you see something forming in a symmetrical triangle, it's called a continuation pattern. So if you come in from the top and it starts that symmetrical triangle, the continuation pattern would be obviously continuation to the downside. But since we came into this symmetrical triangle from the bottom and it's a continuation pattern, it's called a bullish pennant. So you just consolidate like this in the pennant, and then you have your continuation to the upside like that. So that's what I'm seeing here for CAS, is that bullish pennant forming and then a continuation to the upside. So CAS right now on the 4-hour chart's looking very bullish. Indicators are calling for that pullback that I show. You can see we are pretty indecisive on the MACD, but still bearish. RSI starting to dip down. WTX is about ready to dip down. So I would be expecting CAS to probably go back down to 3 cents even, which would be testing the bottom of this pennant out before we went back up. But that's pretty much what I'm going to be looking for, is just that consolidation within this pennant until we break out to the upside and continue. And the breakout point would be 1618 at around 7.8 cents. Now it's not going to get there in one day when we break out. You know, we obviously are going to be hitting some resistance, but the top of the breakout looks like it wants to be at the 1618. So normally when you break out of a bullish pennant, you go the length of the flagpole. So where does this flagpole start? Do we start down here at March 10th, or do we start here where it started going more parabolic on March 25th? I guess that's up to you where you want to pull it from. I'm going to be more conservative and say pull it from right here. So if we pull it from right there and we actually drag that out to the breakout point, you can see if we go to the tip of the triangle, that pretty much brings us to that 1618 area. So for CAS right now, I think the continuation is going to be to the upside, but we're just going to be seeing some consolidation like this, and then gradually working our way up to the 1618 at around 7.5 cents for CAS. So CAS is looking bullish. Got some bonk today. Let's fucking go. Bonk to the moon, guys. I swear. I just have a very strong feeling about bonk. If you just tuned in, scroll back to where I covered bonk. I went pretty hard on it. I shilled it, I guess you could say. I explained why it's better than the other dog coins pretty much. And no, it's not because of utility. Okay. So where are we at now? We did FTT. Casper, we did CAS. Time. Is time still at 30 cents? Or not 30 cents, $30. Yeah, $34. Excuse me. Oh, I did this recently, but I don't remember what I said. Something about it shit in the bed, obviously. I did, just looking at this chart right here, I would be expecting a capitulation. I remember now, because you can see time we had the 3-step, 1-step, 2-step, 3-step blow off, big drop, consolidation, shit the bed, went to the moon again with a 3-step. You know, we had the 1-step, 2-step, 3-step, shit the bed, consolidation. Now we're just waiting for that drop and continuation to the upside. So for that, I think the drop would probably be $30. Just that round number is a very heavy support area. And if we draw that fib here, yeah, $30 right here, right at the 236. I think that's probably going to be the play for time, is capitulation to 236 and then seeing that next leg up, the next 3-step. You know, just like in life, everything happens in threes, right? And this is the first time we did a 3-step, second time we did a 3-step. So why can't it do it a third time, right? So for time, I'd be looking for that capitulation down to 30, and then that would be a reversal similar to here when we hit the 382. You can see this was consolidating on the 0.5, capitulated down to the 382, bounced around for a bit, and then we started taking off. I think what we're going to be seeing here is a capitulation down to, you know, $30 to $28 consolidation, and then we can start working our way up here on Chronotech time. Yeah, so I guess we can be bearish. I'm going to be bearish in the short term. Indicators are showing bearish as well. MACD's showing movement to the downside. RSI is low, but we've pretty much been low this entire consolidation. And if I remember correctly, we do enter that overbought territory pretty hard when we capitulate, like we did back here November 10th. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for time, is $30. And then once we hit 30, we'll be seeing a decent sized move back to the upside. Parsec. I don't remember last time I charted this, but obviously I had this channel drawn, and it looks like I said, I don't hit the bottom, then we go to the moon or something like that. But we definitely bottomed out for PRQ here at around 9.5. I think this is a good long-term hold, a good cycle hold coin. So right now we're still showing some consolidation, so let's get into it. So right now we have the MACD still bearish, starting to gain some bearish momentum here as well. We have the RSI sitting neutral and the WTX sitting neutral, which is common for consolidation, which you can see we are consolidating right here. Yeah, we are nearing the peak. Yeah, so right now for PRQ, what I'd be keeping a close eye on is this pennant forming right here. Most likely we're going to be dropping back down to around 11 cents, heading back up to around 11.4, then eventually hopefully breaking to the upside, because this does look like a nice V-shaped bottom right here, but so did this back here. We had a nice V-shaped bottom rally, and you can see right here we had a V-shaped bottom rally, but then after that, what did we do? We just started going lower. But for right now, if I remember correctly, PRQ did acquire they were in the works of acquiring an AI company. I don't know if they've gone through with that yet or not, or if the purchase has been finalized, but I think once they do, if they start posting and stuff, that would probably be a catalyst that would push this higher. But for the short term right now, let's look at the fibs. We're holding up at the 0.5. Yeah, we're holding up the 0.5 here, and if we start our short term TA off of the 7th of April, we have been making higher highs and higher lows since the 7th of April. So we've been bullish since the 7th of April. We had a high, a low, higher high, higher low. So the next movement could bring us up to 12 cents, which would validate that breakout of that pennant that I just drew. That pennant that I had drawn here. I don't know why I deleted it. So yeah, there's really no reason to be bearish on this right now. We're not showing any significant signs of being overbought or anything like that. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for, is probably a movement up to around 12 cents. If you look at the day chart here, day chart, unfortunately, is losing its bullish momentum. So hopefully this is a fake out. Hopefully this is a fake out, because we don't want that to flip bearish. And this is showing consolidation as well. RSI's consolidating sideways, WTX is consolidating sideways. Let's look what the big bad boy GMMA showing. GMMA is still green, so that's a positive sign there when the GMMA is green. Yeah, so I'd be pretty confident in saying this thing has a good chance of going back up to the 786 at around 12 cents and breaking out to the upside. And that looks like to be a common resistance area, is that 786. In the past, looks like we tested it out on the 18th of March, tested it out on the 29th of March, tested it out on the 1st of April. So yeah, 12 cents for PRQ. Hey, did I go over BTC yet? Yeah, I went over BTC at the beginning. It was the first video I went over. I really didn't go into a TA on BTC. I went over pretty much the BTC dominance and what it means for altcoins, because I bet majority of everyone here has most of their money in altcoins. So it really doesn't matter what the BTC price does as much as it does what the BTC dominance is up to. ACH, 4 cents. Remember when this thing ripped? I lost so much money on ACH last year. Probably one of my worst losses ever. It is what it is. Wow. Look at that. So ACH right now, this is not a bullish pennant right here. What this is showing to me is we are starting to lose steam. We were making higher highs, and now we're making lower highs but higher lows, and we're nearing the peak of this. So ACH looks like it's about ready to make a significant move here soon. If we just look at the indicators, this is the day chart, by the way. So each one of these candles is the day. We'll jump to the short-term time frame after the day chart. The day chart, however, you can see we're losing our bullish momentum on the MACD. So that's not a positive sign there. We want to be gaining our bullish momentum, obviously. RSI is sitting at 58, and the WTX is overbought, right? Not overbought, but we're starting to deviate down. We were pretty close to being overbought on the WTX as well. Main price volume. The main price volume for ACH is down here at 1.1, which means the majority of the people who are holding this coin in this general price range, and this are on whatever exchange this is. What is this on? This is on, Binance or calculated by TradingView. The main price volume is sitting at 1 cent. So what that means is if the price starts dropping, the people who bought in down here at 1 cent are most likely going to start taking profit as well, which could cause a cascading effect and cause a quick flash down. Not trying to be bearish on you guys. I'm just saying some possibilities here. Another thing is if we do break, it looks like below 3.3, this price volume right here kind of dies right off. You can see how the volume cloud kind of dips down. And what happens last time we went through this, you can see we had this very, very fast movement of green candles that went through that. So the same thing happens on the way down. If we start falling down, we'll move very, very quickly through that negative price volume area as well. But this is the day chart. Let's see what's going on in the short term. So short term for ACH, main price volume sitting around 3.7. So that's good. So the 4-hour chart's looking decent right now. MACD right now is trying to go bullish, but you can see we're not really having engulfing candles. We're so indecisive. We have engulfing, degulfing, engulfing, degulfing, while the RSI is trying to make a high, but we're sitting here neutral at around 51. So the RSI doesn't have any bullish or bearish momentum behind it. Same thing with the WTX. So what I really want to look at here is the GMMA and see if it's red or green. That's really going to give us a good indication of which way it's heading. And it's actually red right now, which is not positive in my personal opinion, especially when we're hitting the support area right here. Yeah, I would be expecting a decent sized pullback for ACH, unfortunately. If we fall below, let's just say this, if we fall below 4 cents, we're dropping down to 3 cents, 3.1. Because there is no support between the 786 and the 618. And then if you drop down there, that would be putting in an equivalent low, which would start a lower high, and you would start your downtrend like that. So we have to maintain above 4 cents on ACH. Unfortunately, I'm just feeling bearish on it. I don't know if that's because it screwed me over in the past or what. But if we do get this bounce off the 786 and work our way up, the next stop would be the 1236 at around 697 cents. Indicators just aren't showing it right now. What we really need to do is reset on our indicators. We have no room to reset on our indicators because we are hitting this uptrend support right now. And in order to reset on the indicators, you have to go down. So we're pretty much exhausted right now on ACH. I would be expecting some sort of movement downwards. I mean, nice little rally ahead going on here though since January. So BTC right now on the 4-hour chart is showing a pullback. Where is it pulling back to? What are we sitting at right now? We're sitting at 29. If we pull back to 26,000, altcoins are absolutely going to rip. Yeah, that 26,000 would be the 786 right here. If BTC pulls back to 26,000, altcoins are absolutely going to start flying. But 4-hour chart, I mean, let's just look at our indicators. We crossed over red on the GMMA. That's not good. Every time we've crossed over red, we've seen a decent sized retracement. We got our sell signal here on the 4-hour chart. The last time we got a sell signal on the 4-hour chart was in March. We're overbought in the RSI, MACD, crossed over bearish. So it's hard for me to be bullish right now on BTC. It does look like we want to head down here on the 4-hour chart, but I'm really not looking for the 4-hour chart or the day-to-day BTC charts anymore. You know, it is what it is. The bottom's in my personal opinion. I'm loading up on my altcoins. Now I'm just holding. BTC can do whatever it wants to do. So on the day chart, however, we are pretty high on our indicators, but we did get a green crossover on the GMMA, which is bullish. RSI or MACD is bullish as well, but we're not really making large bullish movements on the MACD, which is showing some sort of exhaustion. RSI is high, WTX is high. So I would be expecting a pullback as well on the day chart for BTC. I mean, if we draw the master fib, yeah, there we go. Because this is technically the bull run high. Here's April. I mean, I guess we could technically go up to 21, 22 before we see a drop. So we're kind of in no man's land here. So I could see something like this. But it is what it is. I'm not focused on this chart, that chart anymore. This is what I'm looking at. BTC dominance. We've already taken out this resistance area right here. It's holding up support. Like I mentioned before, BTC dominance, when we start retracing on the BTC dominance, that's your alt season. If we break the support and it holds and we continue higher, that is going to be your alt season winter, which means altcoins will either be stagnant or start selling off. So if you're holding altcoins, you want it to drop. And just to move a little bit further, so we have that resistance from August 2021. We're hitting it pretty dang hard right now. And like I mentioned before at the beginning of this video, the first major alt season we had was April 2017. Like this was the first real alt season. Everything besides that was a mini alt season. And we're actually gearing up to have something very similar to this right now. If we do get that rejection, we could be dropping down to possibly 30% BTC dominance, which would mean all the money would be in altcoins. And in order to do that, we need people to get out of USDT. And this is the USDT dominance. Bottom of the bear market has been called every single time by the USDT dominance tagging the top of this channel. You know, so September 2020 bear market bottom, we tagged the top of the channel. We had, you know, June, July when everyone was in stable coins. Now that technically wasn't the bottom, but that was the bottom on pretty much all the altcoins. That's back when, you know, Quant was at $49. All those other coins were extremely cheap. So that was pretty much altcoin bottom of the bear market, was in that June, July-ish area. So every time this has touched the bottom of the channel here, that has brought on your bull run top. So bull run top is usually when you get close to the bottom of the channel. So what I have set up here on all these all these charts over here is pretty much a setup of when we get set up of the bull run tops and the bull run bottoms. Not saying we're going to hit it exactly, but this is what I'm going to be using to try to sell as close to the top as possible. Now, I'm not going to be extremely greedy. Knowing me, I'll probably get out before the actual top, but I really don't care. With the amount of coins that I have and how I have myself set up, I think this is the bull run where I actually make it. So, I mean, that's the plan anyways, right? That's everyone's plan. But right now, like I said, what we're looking for is USTD dominance to come down, people to get out of those stable coins and get back in the market, get out of the sidelines, get back into crypto. So what we want to see is this to continue bearish here. We don't want the MACD to flip bullish. We don't want the RSI to go up. We don't want the WTX to go up. We don't want the GMMA to flip green. We want all these just to be suppressed and pushed down lower and lower and lower. That means the market will start going higher and higher and higher. So far, this is following pretty accurately right now. This is calling that $160,000 BTC in 2023, believe it or not. I guess I've people who've been on my channel for a while have seen me go over this several times, but why not go over it again, right? So what this chart shows is the bull run top here in 2017, December 2017, right? That's when CME futures came out. That was the top of the bull run. And then from there, this is your bear market, right? You have your bull run top to your bear market bottom of December 2018. So we can use that to draw a Fibonacci, right? So if you draw a Fibonacci from that bull run top to that bear market bottom, you get the 1618 hit exactly on where our last bull run top was. How crazy is that? You could have, from December of 2018, you could have called the bull run top just at the 1618 right there. So that's kind of crazy. You draw from the top bottom, 1618 called the last bull run top. So if we use that information that we have and we draw from the bull run top to where the bear market bottom is, that I believe is November 7th, 2022 right here, that brings the 1618 to that $160,000. So since it played out the first time, it doesn't mean it's going to play out the second time, but we're just going to use it as reference saying that it will. After we have our fibs drawn, we can add our Elliott waves. So Elliott waves, there's 5 waves. You have your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and this actually brings the 5 up perfectly. Wave 5 is your blow off wave, right? That brings us right up to the 1618. After that, we can actually fit this in a channel perfectly. You know, bull run top at the top of the channel, bear market bottom at the bottom of the channel. Bull run top of 2021 hits the top of the channel perfectly. Bear market bottom, if you think it's November of 2022, hits the bottom of that channel perfectly as well. Now we can toss on our time cycles. These time cycles show significant bullish impulses when each one of these time cycles is an equivalent time range. So what we have here is our first line. You see the bear market bottom right here enters the valley of the time cycle. After we hit that, we had a nice rally over wave 1. You can see our wave 2 enters right into the valley of that time cycle, right? After that bullish impulse, we shot up to wave 3, right? And then everyone remembers when we were hitting that 60,000, we retraced back down to that $30,000 area, right? Once we hit that $30,000 area, guess what? That fell into the crevice of a bullish impulse right here. What happened? We rallied back up to around $69,000. And from there, our all-time high, we started that slow bear market down. And guess where the bear market bottom came in? If you think it's in November, right in the valley of another bullish impulse. How crazy is that? It's played out since 2018 that our significant moves have fallen into every single valley perfectly. So using that to our advantage, our bullish impulse is going to last possibly up to $160,000 until, we see a pullback, and then we'll have to assess the situation at that time, because this is where we have a bullish impulse. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, so why $160,000? So what we see here is we had that 1618, the bull run top, it converged right on that channel, right? We have the 1618 convergence on the top of the channel, bull run top sitting here at around, around that $69,000. We have the convergence here in July of 2023, calling $160,000. I mean, that's technically not invalid yet, but in order for that to be valid, we would have to literally pretty much go parabolic from where we're currently at just to hit that convergence area. So is it possible? I don't think so, but it's not invalid yet. It's not invalid until we get past June. So my theory would be most likely the end of the year. Technically, that is Mr. Andy Walk's theory, end of the year. But regardless, this chart just shows so many positive things, so many correct things that are going on with this chart, with the bullish impulses within the channel, the Fibonacci, like all the stuff laid on top of each other just meshes so well that if it follows this, you could have that $160,000 BTC in 2023, guys. So there's a little bit of hopium for you guys. I know I just ranted for a little while, but I just wanted to show you guys that chart. I actually have an in-depth video of it on my YouTube channel. I think I have it posted at the top as well. But yeah, so I've actually tried to invalidate this chart because when Mr. Andy Walk first talked to me about it, I was like, there's no way that's possible. I've tried to invalidate it numerous times and I haven't. The only thing that invalidates it would be this blow off top in December is really close to a bullish impulse. So we can't really have a bullish movement up, hit a bullish impulse, and we have another bullish movement up, because you can see that wasn't the case in the past. We had down, we hit the bullish impulse, we went up. We went down, we hit the bullish impulse, we went up. We went down, we hit the bullish impulse, we went up. We went down, we hit the bullish impulse, we went up. So technically, you're supposed to go down before you get to a bullish impulse and go up. So that's the only thing that I kind of can see here that sort of invalidates that chart. But long behold, that would validate the parabolic movement up to 160 from where we're currently at. And then you have your retracement back down until you get to the crevice. And then you have your bullish impulse up. So that's the only thing that I could find wrong or possibly wrong with this chart. It's not invalid yet. It's not invalid until we get to that bullish impulse of January 2024 and see what's going on there. Okay, back to the chats. Yeah, so if you guys, I haven't been doing this and I really don't like to do it, but if you haven't already, please make sure you smash that like button. It really helps my channel grow. It definitely helped me in the bear market. I appreciate everybody that stuck around in the bear market with me. Man, was that not difficult, just so effing boring. So if you please smash that like button, it'd really help my channel grow. And if you haven't already, I do have a Discord channel that I am on daily. Post a lot of good information in there, just a lot of good people just chatting it up, you know. So if you want to just talk crypto or talk about anything else, hop on that Discord. It's not cult like a lot of other Discords. We're all chill, you know, no keyboard warriors or anything like that. The link's below in the description as well. So there, that's me shilling myself. Oh yeah, and if you want to become a member like Mr. Andy Walk and Chef Natron, the link is also below. You get priority reply and comments, along with on live streams. Say we're in a bull market and my channel blows up for some reason, I don't know why it would, and everyone's requesting a ton of coins, members will definitely get priority over other requests. Hey, thanks babe Matt, I appreciate it. So Jasmine, has Jasmine been moving? I've actually been seeing Jasmine pop up quite a bit on crypto Twitter. So Jasmine's up 2.7 at 6.2. I don't like Jasmine. I don't know why I go into a rant every time we do Jasmine, but I just hate what they did to the people. So the all-time high is 479. I hate to say it, we're not going to be going back there. Everyone's saying we're going to be we're not hitting the all-time high. So back when Jasmine was at $4.79, I was there. There was only like 120 million coins in circulation, right? So everybody was piling into Jasmine. Everyone was super hyped. On Jasmine. And guess what they did? They dropped 10 billion coins in circulation in pretty much a week time frame without telling any of their holders that they're unloading coins. And everyone who bought in at $4 is left holding their bag. They diluted the market crazy. And you can see it here on the market cap. So the market cap, you can see, was pretty low down here. And then on October 2021, you can see the market cap went up to $1.2 billion. But October 2021, look where the price was. The price was down to 7 cents. That's how much coins they put in circulation. So they left their first investors, their initial investor bag holding. And that's why I just always am against Jasmine. How they launched, I guess you could say. I have 10 mil Jasmine, just need 10 cents. Well, this is definitely the bottom for Jasmine right here. If you look at the week, the bottom came in December 2022, 002. So So this is the week long time frame. I don't even know why I'm charting the week long time frame, but I'm just looking at something here. So technically this is a trend reversal, and the week long time frame, you can see we bottom, we put in a high here. Our next stop would be putting in a higher high, and that would bring you up. That would only bring you up to a penny. So for 10 cents from where we're currently at, you would need 1,537% gain. Yeah, definitely bottomed here on Jasmine. Let's look at this is the day chart right here. Oh man, see, look, now my fibs are all jacked up. Like seriously, what's going on with my trading view? Yeah, so right now on the day chart for Jasmine, we're currently getting stopped out at the 786. I wouldn't be too worried about it though. I think what we're going to be seeing for Jazzy is most likely a pullback down to the 618 around 005. And on the larger trend, you have a high, you have a low, and eventually you're going to be putting in a higher high up here at around 1.1 cents. That's what I'm seeing here, because this is definitely the bottom in December 2022. But in the short term, you can see right here, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, and what I'm going to be expecting is a low back down to the 618. Because if I blow this up even larger, what we can see is we have our bottom, we got stopped out at the 618, back tested the 0.5 right here, broke over the 618 to the 786, got rejected off the 786, most likely heading back down to the 618 around 5.3, and then we'll start getting another larger bounce from there, and then this will gradually work its way into an expanding wedge. That's pretty much how it works every time. It's just an expanding wedge, something like that. And you can see how that expanding wedge actually hits there pretty perfectly. And then you'll just be seeing a pullback. Then you'd see a pullback down like this. And then you'd just be laddering up like that. So that's kind of what Jasmine's looking like it wants to start doing here. Now this is the day chart, so you know it's going to take a lot longer to play out. So we're going to be looking at the short-term time frame. So short-term time frame, similar situation, 786 indicators right now. RSI is pretty high, WTX is pretty high, MACD is bearish and it's trying to go bullish, but you can see how high the MACD is. We're sitting all the way up here at 1.6. So I would still be expecting that pullback, and the indicators are showing that. So I would be expecting that pullback down to the 618 here at around 5.4 to 5, yeah, around 5.4 before we saw that pop up to 0.008. So short term right now, that's a 12% pullback. Yeah, it's in the cards. Yep, that's what I'd be seeing for Jasmine. 618 and then go back or work its way up here. Now, you can technically say this is the uptrend right here as well. So there's two different situations, I guess you could say. Head down to around 0.58 and work our way up, or the 618 and head our way up. Regardless, I am seeing a pullback for Jasmine here in the short term. They're supposed to lock up tokens. 95 supply is out. 95 million supply or 95 billion? Because how can they lock up 95 billion of the supply? Well, they can't have 95 billion. Oh, 95% of the supply is out. Aleph Zero. Love this coin. This coin's gonna make millionaires. So Aleph Zero, pretty much one of my largest bags that I have here. I only started accumulating it, a couple months ago, back when I was like 75 cents, 80 cents. But when business use tokens, it will lock up tokens with data it stores. Okay. Wow. Okay. So do they have anything active that they currently active where people can actually use it and lock up tokens? Like businesses, can businesses use it right now is what I'm trying to say. Huh. Is anybody using it? Japan. Okay. Yeah, so who knows? It could hit. What's the market cap right now? 295 to get to $5. Huh? Get the 10 cents. I don't know. It's possible, dude. 10 million coins is a lot. You went all in. Okay, ACH right now, 0.04 cents. Oh, wow. So you got in good. You got in real good. So you're already sitting pretty. So already a 50% profit, it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely a good hold, regardless if it goes to 10 cents or not. You pretty much got in at the bottom, so it's only up from there. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Not much. Just trying to get into Azero right now. Yeah, A0 right now, I'd be looking for 133 and then working our way up to the 786. I think the day of the dollar's gone. Like, no more dollar A0. But I've been pretty much chilling in A0 in the Discord for months. I didn't even know what it was till, Chef Natron brought it out, said what it was. I was like, you know what, I'll start investing in this. He got in at 60 cents. I started getting in at 75 cents. Yeah, I did time a little bit earlier in the live stream. What I'm thinking for time is a capitulation down to $30, and that should be the bounce point. What is this? Arc block? Is that what arc block is? Wow, you're below the main price volume. So when you're below the main price volume, it acts as sort of a magnet and like sucking you up to that general area. Indicators are looking good. RSI is low, WTX is low, MACD is actually starting to rip bullish. This looks like a bearish fake out that happened right here. So we do have some juice behind us to possibly work our way back up to around 13 cents. We're at 11 cents right now. Let's see what the master fib says. Ooh, we actually have to draw it larger. One thing I don't like about this, look at all the wicks. The wicks are just so massive on this. Yeah, so for arc block right now, technically we are in a bearish pattern. We're putting in lower highs, lower lows. What I would be expecting or keeping a close eye on is around this 11 cents. You can see if we break over 11 cents, the price volume dries up between the 236 and back up to the 618. That would be your movement up to the 618 right here. But like I said, the MACD is trying to still be bullish. So this is your bullish case, break over 11.2, and then most likely you'll hit the 382 at around 11.8, hit some sort of resistance there, and then work your way up to the 618. So we definitely are reset enough to do that on all the indicators. But if we just take a general look, this thing's been pretty much tanking since August of 2022. So if we do get rejected off the 236 right here at around 11.2, then it's going to get bad. We'd be dropping down to around 10 cents after that point. So I don't own any arc block, and if I wanted to get in on arc block, this is not financial advice, I would just put a buy in order at 10 cents because I think BTC is going to be retracing. So that would be my right there. 382, 10.4, 10 cents, and then we'll assess the situation at that time. Where would I, as a not financial advice, I'd put probably about 4K into bonk, and then I'd put 3K into LS0. Aleph Zero is easily going to 50, 100 bucks. Easily. A0 is easily going to be doing a 50x. I mean, we've been talking about Aleph Zero since it was 65 cents here. And they just launched their mainnet. It's never seen a bull run. Layer 1 with military grade security. Top crypto Twitter people are starting to shill this thing. Definitely do your research on Aleph Zero. And then, like I mentioned before, I own 3.5 billion bonk. I got my 3.5 billion bonk at, well, I didn't get it all at once, but I got my 3.5 billion bonk in this general area right here. And then I've gone over bonk several times, but the reason I think bonk's going to outperform a lot of other coins is a lot of the other dog meme coins are still into the multi-million-dollar market cap, right? And before the bull run, they were at the similar market cap that bonk was, 26 million. And I showed this a little bit earlier. For example, Elon all-time market cap. If we go back here, Elon's market cap was $30 million here back in August 2021 before the bull run. It went all the way up to $1.2 billion. So think of that, 30 million market cap to $1.2 billion. That's almost 100x right there. So I think bonk will easily do a 50x. I mean, a 10x from bonk right now is only 260 million. Right? So then you have 260 million is a 10x. Then what would that be? 520 million would be a 20x. 1.4 billion would be a 40x. I'm not very good at math, but yeah, that's where I'm getting at. I think altcoins will outperform ETH and BTC. I actually consolidated my Bitcoin and put it into Ethereum because I think Ethereum is going to outperform BTC with it being deflationary and everything like that. Like if you want to play it safe, I would put it into Ethereum instead of BTC. With it being deflationary and everything like that, I think Ethereum will easily go to $10,000 this bull run. It's just, it depends on, it's your risk tolerance. Like, what kind of gains are you looking for? Are you looking for a 10x? Are you looking for a 5x? Are you looking for a 3x? Me, I'm looking to be financially free. So I have my risky plays, and then I have my most of my money is in Ethereum. My largest portfolio coin is Ethereum, followed by LF0. Oh yeah, if you're looking to play it safe, Ethereum's definitely the best. Definitely a safe play. Ethereum's not going to get rugged. But if you're looking for like a quick flip play to be financially free in this bull run, then LF0 and Bonk would be that play. But if you're looking for, you know, slow, steady compounding gains, and it's a long-term investment, not just a cycle investment, because mine are just cycle investments. I'm just investing in these coins for this single cycle. My Ethereum, I'll most likely hold on to long-term. All the other coins like LF0 and stuff, that's probably going to be a cycle hold. So if you're looking to hold this for long term, Ethereum is definitely the safest and best bet to do that in. Especially with it being deflationary. As of right now in a bear market, it's already burning more coins than it's minting in a bear market. So imagine in a bull run when people are using Ethereum a lot more, how much more Ethereum is going to be burning compared to what it's minting. It's going to go up dramatically, 10, 50x plus the amount that it's burning right now. Yeah, long term, I would do XRP. That's not financial advice, but yeah, not XRP. I mean, ETH. Yeah, I consolidated all my BTC and flipped it into ETH. I own like $100 of BTC now. Okay. I like Twinkie coin. At least a 40x on Bonk. Because I've compared it to all the other dog coins. So let's just do that real quick. So market cap right now is 26 million, right? And if we look at Floki's all-time max market cap was 557 million. Then we have Elon, like I said, was 1.2 billion. Then we got Baby Doge. Which right now it's already at it's at 375 million in a bear market, which is crazy. If you go max the market cap there, that all-time market cap was $1 billion. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bonk hit $1 billion market cap in the bull run. So what would that be? 25, say we're at 25 million. What would that be? 1 million, 100,000, 1 billion. 1 billion divided by 25 million, right? That'd be a 40x. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for Bonk, is a possible 40x plus. Now, this next bull run, normally every bull run, more people get into the market and more money flows in. So we can kind of get a general idea. Yes, $1 billion market cap is definitely possible, but there's to be more people in the market now. So there's to be more money in the market now. So with more money in the market, more money can flow into the market cap than it did last bull run, which means we could easily exceed that $1 billion market cap for Bonk. Yeah, it's the smallest dog market cap. It's never seen a bull run yet. It's the leading dog coin on Solana blockchain. only a $26 million market cap. What I like about it is it's listed on a bunch of exchanges too. You don't have to go through PancakeSwap, Uniswap, SHIB Doc Swap, whatever, you know, other swaps there are. And like I mentioned earlier, the reason that it's pumping right now is Bonk Swap just launched. They launched a swap for Bonk. Every time you swap Bonk for other cryptocurrencies, it burns Bonk. So Bonk is now hyper deflationary, I guess you can say. Every transaction burns Bonk on Bonk Swap. So definitely a high risk play. I'm not saying this is guaranteed. It's nothing I said here is guaranteed or financial advice, but I'm feeling pretty confident on Bonk. That's why I have 3.5 billion coins of it. No, there's a burn currently, but now that there is a swap, the burn rate has increased. So it's a cross-chain swap that enables liquidity from Ethereum, BSC, Avalanche, and Flow. Yeah. They didn't talk about a burn. So from the burn, I watched a couple of videos on YouTube today, and I guess I should have checked my source, but two of the videos that I watched were explaining the Bonk swap, and they were saying that the Bonk swap would burn coins. So that's what I'm referencing off of. So that's what I'm looking through here to see if we can confirm that. But as of right now, that is my assumption right now from what I understand, is that on Bonk swap, every transaction burns a little bit of Bonk. I guess don't quote me for it. Definitely do your own research on that. But regardless, I'm still bullish on Bonk in the bull run. Yeah, I did Bonk. It's the second video. It's actually the first video after BTC. So if you go back to the beginning of my live stream and then get past me ranting about the BTC dominance and everything like that, it's the very next coin that I charted. And I actually went pretty in depth on it, compared it to all the other dog coins and everything like that and the possibilities. But and then my absolute moonshot gamble coin, like I don't have a lot of money in this, and you know, it could easily get rugged, but this is the smallest market cap coin on KuCoin. $402,000. Just $402,000. This hit an all-time high of 50 cents, 52 cents, the top of the last bull run. Like this is probably one of the most riskier plays you could possibly do on that exchange. But I do have my play money or my extra funds into this coin here, because this one is a possible high risk degenerate 100x play right here, because a 10x from here would only be 4 million market cap. And the thing that I like about this is the circulating supply is only 30 million, which means there's not a lot of coins in circulation, so the price can easily go up. And the total supply is only 188 million. So it's called Haka. What they do is it's like an institution for loans for NFTs and stuff like that. Probably the highest risk play I have in my portfolio right here. I don't have a ton of money into it, but everyone should have one degenerate play in their portfolio, right? This is that degenerate play right here. Possible 100x gain on Haka. What do you think about TRX? I see a lot of potential. So TRX right now is actually getting delisted from Binance. So I'm going to be expecting some pullback on Tron. I really don't use Tron. I really don't look into Tron. I don't hold any Tron. I've only heard bad things about the creator of Tron. Not bad things. I just hear that he's kind of an arrogant person, but that doesn't mean it's a bad project. Right here, man. You just have to look on Twitter. It's actually posted in the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, maybe think about joining the Discord. It was posted in there this morning. Right here, according to recent announcements from Binance US, the exchange plans to delist asset Tron on April 18th, 2023. April 18th, 2023 is being delisted. It's also delisting Spell. Based on our reviews of Spell, Tron, we will delist from the platform on April 18th, 2023. So I'm going to expect with it being delisted from the largest exchange in the world, we're going to be seeing some sort of drop in the price. Oh, you're from Germany. Okay. So that won't affect you. But yeah, Binance US. So US people won't be able to buy it unless they have a VPN. Yeah, what is like they for Bonk Norway here. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem, guys. Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you guys join my Discord. I mean, the link's below in the description. We post stuff like that all the time. Like we posted this super early on when we find stuff like this. Yeah, so Bonk Phase 2, they really haven't said what Bonk Phase 2 is yet. Or even if there is one. Yeah, so that's what I'd be keeping a close eye on, because since it's going to be delisted from the US, and Tron's not tech. What other exchanges is Tron listed on? Let's see. It's listed on MEXC, so you can hold it there. But in the US, you know, mainly people use, you know, Coinbase and Binance US, and they used to use FTX before it got collapsed. I don't use any of those. Not a lot of people use like MEXC or KuCoin and stuff like that. So I don't know if people in the US that hold Tron and only use Binance US are going to sell, since they don't want to, you know, deal with sending it to a different exchange, or what they're going to do with it, or they're holding it on their ledger or what. But I would expect on the 18th to see some sort of pullback for Tron. I mean, it could just be a small blimp. You know, it could just be a small blimp like that, or it could be a quick sell-off in V-shape. So if you're a long-term Tron holder, you could be looking to get some pretty decent price on some coins here by the 18th of April. Hey, let's see. What do you think of WRX? Delist happens because of... No, the delisting doesn't happen because of the SEC. The SEC didn't cause the delisting of Tron. because it's not saying TRX is a security. WRX down 2.5, 17 cents, 1 billion total with 456 million. Very small market cap, only $81 million market cap. All-time high on the top of the last bull run was 588. All-time low was 3 years ago at 4.7. This is currently listed Binance, BitTrue, Bitmart, Gate.io. Yeah, it's not listed on MEXC. I mainly use MEXC. Yeah, Binance did also list Jasmine. So I'm going to chart a couple coins here, guys, and I'm going to end my live stream. But Road Dog Crypto is actually starting his live stream in about 45 minutes. So make sure you head over to his YouTube channel, and he's going to be having a live stream. And from what I heard from his Twitter channel, if I'm not mistaken. So when I'm done here, if you guys still want to talk about crypto, head over to Road Dog Crypto's live stream. Yeah, so this has pretty much been in a downtrend, holy crap, for a long time. Let's see if we go to the day chart here. Top here, 6.4, capitulation down. I want to see if they added more coins in circulation real quick. That could be a big indicator here. If we go to max, price, market cap, no, they haven't put much coins in circulation. They put more coins in circulation on March 2021, but besides that, they really didn't put much more, so that's good there. So right now we're actually hovering on the main price volume area. The main price volume is sitting at around 16 cents. Short term right now, the MACD is looking like it wants to head into a bearish crossover. So I'd be kind of considering that movement there, starting to lose our bullish momentum. RSI starting to turn tail downwards as well, putting in a lower high on the RSI. And WTX really isn't showing anything here. So what I'd be keeping a close eye on for this coin's retracement. No, the Tribe one's only available on KuCoin. Well, no, it's available on other exchanges, but I get it on KuCoin. But that's a highly, highly risky coin. Like, there's only 402,000 market cap on that thing. They could easily just go bust. So I would play that coin very, very lightly. I only put money in that coin that I am definitely willing to lose. I would not put a large amount in that whatsoever, or a large amount of your portfolio. I'm actually considering WRX long-term until bull run next year, hopefully. We're to be having $160,000 BTC by the end of 2023. According to where is that? According to this chart right here. According to this chart, we're $160,000 BTC. I went over in depth on this chart a little bit earlier in the live stream as well, so make sure you check that out. And we're getting off topic here. So Haka is available on KuCoin, PancakeSwap, and Uniswap. Yeah, it's following this chart pretty accurately too. Yeah, I went over this chart in depth on this live stream a little earlier. You got sidetracked on Dogelon Mars too. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Where am I even at? I know it's getting pretty late, so I got probably about another 5-10 minutes of the live stream. Alethea. Bonk has me excited, man. Bonk has me excited. I don't mean to brag, but I feel like I got in, like my portfolio, I feel like I got in at such good prices on these coins that this bull run is going to be the one. This is going to be the one, guys. And then I can just sit back, you know, just do live streams all the time. You know, stop working that, you know, 10 hour a day job every day, you know, maybe get a part-time job just to keep myself busy. And it's something I would enjoy doing. Probably be like a high school baseball coach or something like that. And then just do crypto on the side. Yeah, man, Bonk's about ready to rip. I mean, Bonk's gonna melt some faces, guys. Me and my team. I consider everybody my team. It's just me and then everyone in the Discord who just shills really good information. That's why I like shilling my Discord. It's not a cult like Discord either. There's some Discords you get in where it's like you can't even discuss price action or anything like that. Yeah, Bonk's on Mech C. That's where I buy it anyways. Yeah, we talked about this. Bonk's actually hitting a resistance area now. I actually just broke above it. You can see we're right on it. So this was a resistance area right here. We need to overtake it. But 4 hour, we're still gaining bullish momentum on the MACD, but we're overbought on the RSI. We're really high in the RSI at 84, which is kind of concerning. But we haven't got the sell signal on the WTX yet either. So what I was looking for on the 4 hour chart is, you can get rid of that resistance now. Where was I at? I think I gotta go to the next one. No. Yeah, right here. We are above the 618, which is great, because last time we got above the 618, you can see right here, we got above the 618, we got a hammer candle and instantly got rejected right below it. Now we actually broke above the 618, got a green candle, got a red candle, got another green candle. So we officially broke above the 618 unlike last time. So even though the indicators are showing we are overbought, what I'm expecting Bonk to do is head up to the 786 here is what I'm expecting at about 8500, and then see a slight pullback and then a continuation higher from there. You can see we're starting a nice step up pattern. So we have a high here, a low here, a higher high here, a higher low, back testing the 618 at around 7, and then working our way up higher. And like I mentioned before, what I think is going to be happening is it's going to be starting an expanding wedge. And that's what we're going to be riding in. So yeah, that's Bonk. But family, team, group, whatever. Yep. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to end the live stream. It's pretty late here. I have to get up and go work for the man tomorrow. I have to go in early, make that money so I can buy more Bonk. But yeah. So with that, guys, I am going to end the live stream. Like I said, I appreciate everybody coming out and supporting my channel. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. Also, like I said earlier, Road Dog Crypto is having his live stream in approximately 40 minutes. So head over to his Discord, not Discord, his Twitter page. If you want to, you know, talk and have more interaction with crypto. So with that, guys, I appreciate everyone coming out, and I'll catch you guys next time on the live stream of Charting Crypto. Thanks, everyone.